Imagine this with me for a moment. You walk into a doctor's office and you're not feeling the greatest, and so you decide to get a CT scan. The doctor puts the CT scan up on the wall, and when he looks at it, sees a massive tumor. And he looks at it, and he looks back at you, and he says, "You're fine, head on home." We would be disgusted by that sort of malpractice, and we would see those types of doctors on Dateline or the nightly news, or just in prison in general. However, that same sort of malpractice is celebrated in our culture today. We celebrate destructive behaviors that slowly destroy us. We rename brokenness so we never have to encounter it or point it out. We seek validation rather than renovation, and we are always looking for the quick fix. In the Gospel of Mark, chapter 2, verse 17, Jesus tells us this: "It is not the healthy who need doctors, but the sick." And in Luke, Jesus says this: "I did not come to call the righteous, but to call sinners to repentance." That word repentance, aka metanoia, means a change of heart and mind that produces a change of action. Plenty of people will read Mark chapter 2 and take it brutally out of context, unfortunately. And they'll say, "Look, Jesus sat with sinners. He sat with the homosexual. He sat with the tax collector. He sat with the prostitute." And yes, he did. But he did not sit with them to affirm their sin or brokenness. He sat with them to transform them. If you'll notice, in all of the gospel accounts where Jesus encounters sinners, they never leave as they were. In the Gospel of John, chapter 8, when Jesus encounters the adulterous woman and defends her in a beautiful display of God's grace, when the dust settles, he tells her to go and sin no more. Jesus did not come to affirm your sin. He came to heal it. And the healing process may be extremely slow. But isn't that beautiful? That Jesus offers healing. And although it may be slow and painful, repeated steps of daily obedience, daily repentance, daily dying to self, but becoming more and more like Christ. We are broken, but Jesus does not ignore our brokenness. Instead, he sits with us in it, and he calls us forward.